North Carolina, Tuscarora Indians, and Paper Genocide. By Sonia Braxton, Tuscarora Indian, of Snow Hill, North Carolina. Paper genocide has a traumatic effect on those of us who have gone through, or are now going through it. This is known as historical trauma. Historical trauma is cumulative emotional and psychological wounding over the lifespan and across generations, emanating from massive group trauma. Native American Indians have, for over 500 years, endured physical, emotional, social, and spiritual genocide from European and American colonialist policy. Historical trauma includes the slaughter of Native American Indians, rapes, land theft, racial reclassification, better known as paper genocide of American Indians to white, black, mulatto, or Hispanic, directly related to loss of cultural identity. Forced assimilation into Indian schools and white society, directly related to loss of cultural identity. Slavery. Loss of language and cultural identity. A true story of paper genocide in America within the state of North Carolina against Tuscarora Indians who remained after the War of 1715. Indian children in public schools, and the public in general, are told a great lie by the state of North Carolina, the lie that all Tuscarora went to New York and Canada after the War of 1715. Yet as blood Indians we are still here in North Carolina in great numbers. Out of 8,000 Tuscarora families who were known in North Carolina in the 1700s, only 200 Tuscarora went up north to the reservation set up by the U.S. government. Most of our people remained in North Carolina. It's common sense, do the math, we Indians are still here. We are not black, we are not white, we are not Latino. Approximately 7,800 Tuscarora have remained in North Carolina after the War of 1715 in areas like Snow Hill, and other areas of Greene County, as well as Pitt County, including Contentnia, and Lenoir County, including Kinston. Other Tuscarora remained in Robeson County, Maxton, Red Springs, Pembroke, and other areas. Our people are known to be in North Carolina. Tuscarora remained in North Carolina and had Indian families for generations before and after the war ended in 1715. Our Tuscarora numbers are now way higher than 8,000 Tuscarora Indians by blood that are in North Carolina alone, and this is not counting Tuscarora who moved away from North Carolina to other states but can trace Indian ancestry right back home to North Carolina. Fact. Out of at least 8,000 people, Tuscarora, that resided in North Carolina in the 1700s, only about 200 left to New York and Canada. Marilyn Medrado, Tuscarora, Bear Clan, North Carolina, from her book Onquahanwa, The First People, Tuscarora. Excerpt from the book The American Indian in North Carolina. According to their tradition, the Tuscarora possessed in early times the country lying between the seashores and the mountains which divided the Atlantic states. Lawson listed them in 1701 as having 15 towns and about 1,200 fighting men, about 5,000 total population, giving the names of their towns as follows: Haruta, Wakwi, Kintana, Anaoka, Kanakare, Huka, Unanahan, Kintanuska, Chunanitz, Kinta, Eno, Norhagni, Oanasaura, Tusniak, Nanaharetz, and Nursroka. He also stated that the Tuscaroras are most numerous in North Carolina, therefore their tongue is understood by some in every town of all the Indians near us. They seem to have included large subdivisions within the tribe. At this time their territory embraced the country drained by Neuse River and its tributaries Contentnia and Trent, from near the coast to the vicinity of the present Wake County, and lands along the Tarpamleco River and possibly the Roanoke, while their hunting quarters extended nearly to Cape Fear. The important municipalities Raleigh, Smithfield, Goldsboro, Wilson, Rocky Mount, Tarboro, Greenville, and Kinston are located in former Tuscarora territory. To learn more about the paper genocide of Native American Indians, visit papergenocide.org.